I think the reason I keep doing these, this being Tuesday now, the 23rd, 23rd's meant a lot to me, especially in recent months, the last 4 months or so. It was August 23rd up in Michigan. Got this really cool bracelet from a guy named Charlie. And talked to him and his wife and a few people around the area. Just really peaceful moment to share with me back then. Then it became a lot more into that day, a big celebration, a big concert up in Michigan, and Pop Evil, and a lot of the friends that I worked with up there all celebrating a birthday. So that was 4 months ago. I just stayed connected to that date, and obviously it's been impactful over the years, and jerseys and all these important numbers that I think sometimes we oversight. And totally fine if you don't see it, just talking about my perspective. But I was in the gym last night. It's pretty late, and it's not just going there to work out, which is fun for me, right? I've been doing that for almost 23 years. And so, still feels new, finding new angles, finding, new equipment, seeing new faces. It's just exciting. So obviously this time of the year, if you're not in that kind of environment, right? If you haven't been to a gym or a workout club, why not go try it? There's a lot of great deals right now, and this could be anywhere in the nation or wherever you're watching this, to go talk to a gym person specifically. Hopefully they're qualified if you're looking for personal training information, but to just get in there, get started, it's a great time. It's a great time, and not just because of New Year's, which, hey, I think it's important for everyone to set goals any day, right? It's Tuesday. You could start tomorrow. I get it that it's busy, especially if you got a big family. Don't want to put too much on your plate, but you can handle it, right? You got to find your peace, and that's a big part of the bracelet here is, I am peace, I am joy, I am faith, I am love, I am free. I just wear that now. Kind of humbles me out, but also lets me know I'm not doing it by myself. You're not alone. Might feel like that, right? I'm hanging out alone at this pool. I set a timer for, you guessed it, 10 minutes before I got to jump in this pool, right? I haven't been in the pool today. Crazy, right? So all this time, getting some work done, having some good conversation, doing some reflection as I've been doing as a part of this little series, or whatever you want to call it, episode 3, titled To Be Determined. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy sharing this connection, sharing where my mind is for the day, a couple of days before Christmas. A lot of people are going to be at home or traveling, seeing friends and family and loved ones. So, embrace those connections. Maybe find out what their goals are, asking those questions. What are your goals for the New Year's? What can we do to hold each other accountable? Could be your loved one. Hey, I want to get better at finances. I want to get better at managing a business. I want to get better at working out. I want to get a better diet. I want to think about a different career path. Man, isn't that exciting? Scary, and I truly believe we're meant to do big things on this earth, and I've been blessed to do some cool things so far, but we've only just begun. And I don't want to be someone that doesn't use my voice to say, hey you, hey, I'm looking at you, what are you doing? Got anything cool in mind you'd like to do? I get it, it's scary. Sorry, my glasses are translucent. But I'm looking at you, right? It's okay. You know, whatever your beliefs are, and I hope they're at a higher being, because, you know, with that, it's a lot less stressful. I think it's important not to be overly stressed about it, unless that's an anxiety because of excitement, right? Get to the core. Oh, I'm so excited, which makes me nervous because I don't want to fail. But, you know, let's do some breath work, right? Let's do some meditation. Like I've done for these couple of videos, laid together what I was going to talk about. We're talking like a sentence or two, right? My goal is to be able to ramble coherently for 10 minutes. That's it, simple. You would think, but being on camera, you know, could be something you're nervous about. So what? Do it anyways, right? Learning how to cook a new dish in front of my family, right? They might see me struggle and stress. So what? Try it anyways. Maybe don't try it on Christmas, okay? Maybe wait till after the holiday to try a new dish, right? Practice, all right? But you're not on camera unless you want to be, and you might get some great clips and you might want to share that, and who knows? Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. I'm not the best cook. You should have saw me attempt a cake just a couple of weeks ago and didn't have the right dish, and I just winged it. My worst wrestling match of all time wouldn't have come close to how bad this cake turned out. All right, and I've had some bad ones, but I digress. You know, it was a good workout day on Monday. Like I said, seeing some new faces. And since then, I put out a simple challenge. If you want to join us, a few people messaged me again, really liked the messages and the interaction. And if you're not interacting, that's cool too. I'm not chasing you down. I'm not begging for it. If you want to, great. If not, great. Do you. Keep moving on. Enjoy. I wish you the very best as always. However, if you're not having that conversation with me, have it with someone close in your household, right? Don't keep it to yourself. If there's something in your mind, let's learn how to articulate that in a way. Be a little courageous at times and jump into a deeper conversation. I have had a few amazing conversations, in depth, you know, in the past couple of days, let alone months, all right? And not just with close individuals, but getting to know new individuals in my life. You know, some challenging questions, but also really learning through listening, not responding, not course correcting, just listening, because that perspective, you know, it fascinates me, right? Your life's different than mine, different than theirs, you know, all under the same sun. So I just encourage, you know, to do something out of the comfort zone. Sign up for something new, right? Challenge yourself. Why not? Something different, right? Maybe it's making your bed every day, not doing the dishes, you know, once a week. I'm gonna do better at maintaining my household. Maybe it's reading more, right? We talked about the challenges yesterday, so just a little follow-up to that, while also saying it's Tuesday. We're here. It's a beautiful day, right? Have you been outside before the sun goes down? Have you jumped in the pool as I'm about to in 20 seconds, right? So reach out, like the video, all right? Comment if you want to. This part of the series, I'm not concerned, but I guess it's fun to practice and say it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Surf's out.